it's Christian and welcome back to our channel. We are on 7 days of an eyeshadow challenge that has just had me so in a good mood because I love doing makeup and I think these looks have been super fun. If you're just tuning in, I have been going on a 7-day challenge to create 7 different unique looks featuring the new Athr Beauty Moonlight palette that's like a rock star, majestic, purpley, mermaidy, peacocky eyeshadow palette. So today I actually did a poll on our Instagram to get some excitement going on looks that I have been pinning to kind of they're on my mood board to recreate. So let me show you today's inspo. I actually did not put a poll for this up, but I was super excited. I was like, you know what, we're going with this look today, but I am gonna be doing some of those other ones later this week. So this look features a turquoise liner and a turquoise pop on the eye. I love looks like this, especially for something fun like a wedding or a summer cocktail party or just a fun pop of color. I seriously, every time I do get invited to a summer wedding or something fun in the summer, I love doing a turquoise pop. I think it's a great just little, I don't know, it's an edge, it's fun. So let's go ahead and get started with today's look. I'm actually gonna start off by kind of adding some transition colors that I think will be needed before we get into the turquoise pop. So I'm gonna start off by using the Joshua Tree palette. This is one of my favorite palettes because it has so many fun matte shades that are great bases for blending colors. So I'm gonna go in with the lightest peachy shade and I'm gonna press this all along my lid and crease. Next, I'm gonna go in with the shade Poppy, which is this really fun, almost yellow tone brown, and I'm gonna pop it pretty high up in my crease area. So you can tell, here's where my crease starts, and this is where I'm dragging the shade. So it's a pretty high up application in the crease. Next, I'm gonna be going in with the shade Tumbleweed, which is a little bit of a darker version. It's still kind of this yellow tone brown. And I'm going to kind of pop this in the lower crease and blend it all the way up into where I put that poppy shade to get this really gorgeous, warmy brown crease color. And then with kind of any residual, I've wiped off my brush and I'm gonna go back in with this Soar shade. And I'm just gonna lightly buff right here on this outer part of the eye to kind of lift this up and give it a little bit of definition, but also just to kind of bring the eye color into the cheek area, just so it looks like a fuller complexion and it looks more transitional. Now I'm gonna go back with those 2 shades and thumb it through on a small brush and apply this right on my lower lash line. A good rule of thumb is any intense eye look you do, pretty much everything you do on the top of your eye, you should be popping it on the bottom of your eye to create a more complete eye look. So here's where I'm gonna add a hint of smokiness. I'm gonna go between this matte gray and this darker purple in the Moonlight palette, and I'm going to add a little bit of definition to this outer part. So I'm gonna use a angled fluffy brush for this, and I'm just gonna kind of go back and forth. Be super light-handed with this because you can always add more. Oh, yes, see, this is where I was going with this. And I'm gonna kind of press it, whatever residual product I have left, I'm gonna press it on my eyelid. Next, I'm gonna add a little bit of that smokiness into the lower lash line by adding a little bit of that gray down here, but not all the way, just honestly a 1/4 of the way on the eye. Then I'm gonna take this frosted pink shade and I'm gonna pop this right along here too. Okay, now, here's the fun part. We're gonna start going in with this gorgeous turquoise shade in the palette. I'm gonna start by adding it with, let me see what brushes I have. A smaller little just dome brush, and I've cleaned it off. This is gonna be so fun. I'm gonna try not. So I'm gonna start on the lower lash line by adding it right here in this inner corner. Yes. Then I'm gonna add this color on this first half of the lid. Now I'm gonna take a fluffy brush and just kind of buff that into that gray color that we had on the outer part. Next, I gave my brush a little bit of spritz, and this is a flat definer brush, and now I'm gonna be going in with this gorgeous sparkly blue to add a little fun like edge to this look. So I'm gonna pop the little sparkle blue right here on top. And then I'm also gonna wet down a little, this dome brush that I was using, and go in with the sparkle blue shade in the center of the eye as well. Oh, this look just got a lot more fun. Now I'm gonna go through a little bit with this pink shade, and with my fingertips, tap in a little bit of highlight so that it's going to create that like really nice reflection to the look. And then I'm gonna pop it, drag it onto the inner corner, and even put it out here to create that dimension to the eye. Add some liquid liner and lashes on to kind of start completing this look out. Okay guys, this is the finished look once I have just a thin line of liquid liner. I use clove and hallow, and then I use my battington lashes in Monroe for that more voluminous look to really fill out the eyes. Because I mean, again, this is not your natural everyday look. Would I wear this to the store on a Saturday? Absolutely. Would I wear this if I had an office job? Probably not. But this would be a fun look to have in your, like if you're just, you know, wanting to edge up your girls' night. Like I said, I personally love teal, and I love to play in that teal blue shade. So I would personally wear this to like a wedding. You know, like I said, having wine or margaritas with my mom, girls' night, anything like that, I would seriously roll up in this look and would have no issue doing it because it is so eye-catching. And I love, personally, this shade looks really great also on if you have like brown or hazel eyes. I do have kind of like bluish green eyes, so I still feel like it kind of makes my eyes pop even though it's a similar color. But there's no rules to makeup, that's the beauty of it. And you just do whatever makes you feel most beautiful. So I hope you guys are having a fantastic clean beauty day. Thank you so much for joining me over the next 7 days to create some really fun pops of color. And I hope you guys are having a clean beauty day out there. Bye.